Hello Wavy friends, my name is Rachel and I'm the creator of the blog All Wavy Hair, and I'm here to talk to you guys about how I refreshed my hair from nasty to looking presentable in only a few minutes. Now I'm gonna preface this by saying this still isn't my best hair day, but when you see what I was working with and you see this, I'm very happy with the results, and I think that you will be too. I think this is a really good skill to have in your arsenal if you wear your hair wavy or curly naturally. This is not my typical daily refresh. This is the kind of thing where my hair was in a bun all day yesterday. I woke up with every intention of washing it, and then I realized I didn't have time to do that. So I decided this would be the perfect time to film because I feel like we've all been there before, where you completely planned on washing your hair, getting it totally redone, totally fresh and everything, and then you realize, crap, I have to go somewhere, I have to be somewhere, and I don't have time to go through my whole washing, drying process, if you diffuse that, putting in products, any of that stuff. So I had to take my hair from a nasty, big old bun into a presentable hair look. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I did that today. Let's go ahead and get into how we do this. See you in the bathroom. Okay, so welcome to my guest bathroom. I apologize if it's echoey, I hope it's not. I'm gonna show you my nasty hair. And so when I say this, I don't just mean I slept in this, I mean, it was in a bun all day yesterday and it's been in a bun all night. So let's get started. Normally, I would highly recommend you use a spray bottle, but I can't find mine, so you're gonna see what I do when I don't have a spray bottle, which can be helpful. So I'm just gonna use my hands. I am at the sink in my bathroom. Let's first assess what is going on in here. And if I'm looking at the viewfinder or my mirror, I'm sorry, my mirror's over here. So, yeah, we've got a situation going on. You can see if I look over here, I basically have no wave pattern right now because it's just been in that elastic. So you can see it was like almost straight, and then that from being in a hair tie. The top up here is super flat. There is not much volume going on, and I know my hair is dark, but I promise you it's rough. Excuse me. So then if we look at the back, it's even worse. It's like super frizzy, and it was really tangled last night. I actually had to finger comb through. I don't recommend you do that unless it's like literally at a rat's nest. You really should always just comb it in the shower with conditioner. But again, we're fixing this like mess just to get going. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my hands wet, and I'm kind of just gonna go over, smooth my hair down with the water. Again, if you have a spray bottle, this would be a great time to use that. I've been traveling the world, so many voices that invite me to come back. And as I go, I'm also lightly scrunching, just super lightly. You can see, like, when my hair gets brushed out or anything, I lose pretty much all of my wave. Like, this is straight at the back. The memories again. I made this song for you to see you smile again. For you. In this tropical house. I made this tropical house for you. Don't be afraid if there are knots to very gently kind of just finger comb through them a smidge, just because that's what's gonna help your wave pattern come back alive. But again, please do so very carefully. I only really do that when it's at the bottom. So you can see, even just doing that was huge for getting my wave back. Now this top part looks crazy and like it was in a bun still, but if you look, I'm actually getting a little bit of definition back. A little bit. Again, this is not like how I want my hair to look, but it'll work out. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of work up through the tops a little bit, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of try to create lift in there. Just a little bit. And you don't want your hands to be super wet at this point. Again, smooth down any frizz, but then kind of zhuzh up the hair for body. I know that kind of seems like it's counterproductive, but I promise, just give it a try.
Of all the places I've been, for me there's nothing like waking up with you. And I'm a little tired, 'cause I've been traveling the world looking for you again, for you.
Now you're going to arrange the pieces around your scalp how you want it. My personal recommendation is to try flipping your part. So as you can see, my hair in the bun was clearly down to one side. It looks really flat. It looks kind of bad. I know this can be hard at first if you're not used to seeing yourself with an opposite part, but once you start doing this, you start to feel really normal about it, because seriously, it makes a huge difference on days where you don't have volume, as I'm about to show you. So I'm just gonna take my finger, kind of pull it back, pull it over to the side, and then arrange from there. And look, suddenly I've gone to having way more voluminous looking hair, way more. So this is actually what I'm gonna work with now. I am going to go from here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna leave it on this side, just because, oops. And you'll wanna play with it. You wanna kind of arrange it however it works best for you. It may not be a straight back line. Mine kind of cuts over. That's fine. However you like it looking on your hair, it works. So as you can see, I now have that under layer that didn't get touched by the water. So I'm gonna go ahead and work with that. I do recommend still going over all of your hair with the water real quick.
In this tropical house, I made this tropical house for you.
So now I think we're at a pretty good point where I can add in mousse. I personally like refreshing with mousse because I think it gives me the most lift. I really do recommend it for most like 2A and 2B wavies. I think that if you put more gel, more creams, it tends to be a little bit heavy. What I have done in the past that's worked okay is I've taken mousse and mixed in like a drop of a curl cream to add a little moisture. In the winter time, that might be a better option, but for right now, I'm just gonna go with mousse. So I'm gonna just start with this much. And I'm just kinda gonna do the same thing I was doing with water, but with mousse. Smooth down frizz, scrunch up the hair. Try to go gentle in your roots area, because if you add too much mousse, it will look gross. You don't really, I know I'm detangling a smidge here, but you really wanna try avoiding that as much as possible at this point, because this is where you're kind of adding your wave back, or kind of helping out your wave to come back. because you previously scrunched with the water only, it really shouldn't take that long to get a good result from this. So to me, I mean, there's a little bit of frizz, but in general, look at this versus where I was, what I was just working with. You can be done here, or you can take it a little bit further and add in a couple more things that I think make a difference. I like to do this occasionally. I would not recommend doing it regularly, and I'll tell you why. The first one is adding a little bit of dry shampoo. The second one is adding a little bit of hairspray. I couldn't find the hairspray that I normally use, which is the Dove Flexible Hairspray, which does contain a little alcohol, but it's only got a water-soluble silicone in it. So instead of hairspray, I'm gonna use this dry shampoo, which is not a good dry shampoo in my opinion, but it does actually act more as a hairspray, and like for me. This one also has alcohol denatured in it, so just keep that in mind. If you're wanting to be strict curly girl method, you may not want this, but again, for me, on the rare occasion that I actually have to like go somewhere and look presentable, I don't mind it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go underneath this kind of big layer. I'm gonna put in a little bit of dry shampoo. And as you can see, you guys, I have super dark hair and the stuff still looks fine. If you're worried about it, just kind of massage it in for a little extra longer. But like you can see, my hair's super dark. You can see where I had postpartum hair loss, by the way. If you're curious about that, let me know. All right, so that's really about all I would do on this side. And then I'm gonna kind of just zhuzh it up again on this side. And that gives us a bit of body. And then I'm gonna do it at the back too. However, I try to be really careful when I do this because again, I can't really see what I'm doing. So, and this is where you would use a Curly Girl Method approved hairspray. If it has got an aerosol, great. I'm gonna go ahead and use this right now. Not really gonna show it to you because again, it's technically a dry shampoo that's not very good. I think it gives okay hold though.
In this tropical house.
And that is how to refresh your hair. All right, so as you can see, my hair is now dry and I went ahead and put on makeup. So I probably look a lot more alive than last one. But as you can see, I've got a lot more definition now to my waves. You saw before it was literally straight sections pretty much all throughout. Now the underlayer is still a little on the straighter side, but do I care? No. All I was trying to do was get my hair from really crazy bedhead gross from yesterday's bun to I can go out in public like this and feel completely confident in my wavy hair. Is this like the best hair day of my life? No. If I wanted it to be the best hair day of my life, I wouldn't have left my hair in a bun all day yesterday and I would have spent more than 5 minutes on it. But to go from gross, yucky to this in about 5 minutes or so, my longer refresh time, totally worth it. If I wanted to put more time into it, I could have clipped. I didn't feel like it. All I did was show you my absolute basic, this is what I do. And just so you know, this is what I consider my how to refresh your wavy hair in 2 minutes. I have a whole blog post on that. It just takes a lot longer if my hair was in a bun from the day before. Just so you guys are aware. It's pretty much the same process. If you've only slept on your hair, doing this method will take you like a minute. I hope this was super helpful for you if you wear your hair naturally wavy. Please let me know if you have any video requests down below. I definitely have gotten a couple of requests on my Facebook page. Make sure to check out the All Wavy Hair blog. All it is www.allwavyhair.com. You can follow me on all social media on All Wavy Hair. I definitely like to put out pins on Pinterest, so make sure you follow me there at pinterest.com/allwavyhair. Make sure to like this video and subscribe and click that notification bell because I think I'm having a lot of fun with this and I would love to create more videos for you, people who have naturally wavy hair. So have a great day. Bye. Thanks for watching.
Many voices that I need to come back, and all the memories again.